Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Cosmic Creation 144. If you're new here, my name is Monse, and if you're returning, like always, you're a real one. Thank you for coming on back. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so I'm out here just cleansing the because as you can see, your girl is in her room. Okay, I'm in my room because I don't know why. I don't know why. I felt like I wanted to record here. Um, it's an ugly ass day, y'all. Okay, it's raining hard in these streets where I live. I don't know about y'all, but where I stay, it is cold. It is gloomy. It's not cute. And yesterday it was cold too, but it got nice later on in the day. It doesn't look like it's gonna get nice today. If I don't know, whatever. Anyways, it just hasn't stopped raining though. I'm hearing it's not gonna stop raining. It's not gonna stop raining for a lot of people. Oh my god, those on the right side are gonna be, the sun is gonna, what? Those on the right side are gonna be able to see the sun again. That's what I just heard. Oh my god, come through, Holy Spirit. Ooh, I just got chills too. Mm. All right, y'all. Get your tea, get your coffee, and your girl don't even have neither of the two. And normally I have my coffee, but let's just get it popping, y'all. So the day we had the 11/11 portal, which was Wednesday? No, Tuesday, right? Um After, I don't even think I did a video that day. But anyways, so I meditated, right? And I was praying and I was doing the do, and yeah. When I was done, in my third eye, I saw Mary Magdalene, right? And I do have her deck, so we are going to use it today. This is the deck if you are interested, okay? And so I was like, okay, there's a message, so let's get it popping, right? So I went and wow. I went and I got my deck. Wow, 3 of the cards that I saw that day already came out. So, this is, okay. So I'm going to say this. While I was meditating, I'm going to go piece by piece because I do have a lot of downloads. Okay, and I was hearing out of nowhere that same day, like after I was done meditating, I started singing, I'm a genie in a bottle, baby, gotta rub me the right way, honey. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby, come on in, let me out. I don't know. We gon' see, cause I don't really know that song like that. Like I just know the pieces. I also was channeling "Your Body Is a Wonderland." I didn't even know who sang that song. Okay, I know it is a song though, but that's all I kept saying though. Your body is a wonderland. I'm like, who is that? John Mayers. John. Every time I heard his name, it reminds me of this movie. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Bro, I swear, Spirit be coming through when he be coming through. Lately, Spirit has been giving me like these downloads to like, gives me the download and then gives me like a movie or a song click that goes together, so you guys can really get with 444, so you guys can really get more confirmation on these. I like, literally right in front of me, you guys. I don't know. Things are gathering up for you. Things are being put together for you. I'm hearing things are being orchestrated specifically for you. Things are being taken care of the way that they're being taken care of for you. You know, every time I sit over, like, where I normally make my videos, I always tell you guys, like, oh, a bird just flew here. A bird, oh, I just see a crow. And literally, I see a crow right in front, right? Because right here, I have a massive ass window. But then out of nowhere, it was just like a gang of little baby birds just got together right there where that crow is. So this is giving me like, you're the head honcho, right? You're the crow. And then like everybody is gathering around you. Like I said, things are being gathered for you. This is giving like, yes, bitch, look at me. I made it, even though you know what I'm saying? Like, thanks to you, even though you try to do this, like, I'm still here, bitch. I'm still standing. It's what it's giving. Thank you, Spirit. So, like I was saying, right? So, I kept hearing wizard. I was like, wizard? I'm just gonna write it down. I just wrote it down. And I saw, like, somebody was sitting, like, on a throne. And I saw someone get up. But when this person got up, it was an older man. Mature man. Right? With, like, a long beard. Like, it was giving magician. Okay? I'm not gonna lie. It was giving magician. Like, I saw a pointy hat. And, like, a robe. He had a cane. It was giving magician. That made me so excited. I don't know. Somebody here is a wizard, is a magician, is magical. And I mean, guys, y'all know we've been picking this up for a cool ass minute. Somebody here like got the goods. Somebody here is more powerful than they realize. Okay? Because then after I heard I saw, like I said in my last video, right? I saw the knights lined up with their swords, right? Like it was giving like ready for battle. But then when I saw that, somebody was walking down this pathway, right? Where the knights were, somebody was walking down this pathway. But I didn't see who it was. So I took it as it was me. It was giving like past life situation that I was having in that moment, right? And then I heard royal bloodline. You come from a royal bloodline. So this is why I said in yesterday's video, don't say things like, oh, well, I'm not Asian, so why would I have Asian ancestors? You don't know who and what you were in a past life. What you did, thank you, Spirit, what you did in a past life. Okay? The same with your ancestors. Our roots go deep, you guys. Okay? Our roots go deep, go all the way back. So you can't say things like, oh, well, you know, I'm Latina, so there's no way in hell I would have African American ancestors. Right? I'm Latina, and I was actually introduced to the Yoruba religion by my so-called mother. My mother practiced Santeria. And I remember that shit since I was a kid. Right? But she was doing it for bad shit, for dark shit, right? I didn't know that. I was just there. Like, me and my siblings were just there. But like, me and my siblings, every time my mom would have like a... they're called misas. But I don't even know how to say it. It like rituals, I guess you can say, right? Me and my brother and my sister would always fuck around. We would be like, oh my God, mom's gonna find out that we cut school today. You know, like dumb shit, right? But she was actually in it. But I remember this shit because I grew up with it. But maybe in the midst of her doing that situation, right? Those orichas that she was doing whatever she was doing with, figured out, like, knew who I was, knew what I was, or what I was going to be, or the light that I carried, or the anointing that I carried, or whatever it was, right? 10-10 as I'm saying this. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot, I'm hearing, like, don't knock it till you try it. I don't know. You just can't say it because, again, like I said, you don't know the kind of life you lived in a past one. Then after, I was seeing just like money, like flutter, like flying around, just like that, like flowing around. It was weird. And then I heard money, 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 money. I don't know, y'all. So this is why I say, like, things are gathering up for you. If you're going through like really difficult situations, like regarding money, that's about to stop. It's about to switch. Okay. If you're out here looking for work and you can't find work in this place, and why didn't they hire me there? I have all the qualifications. 11-11 as I'm saying that. Because you're not meant to work. Spirit does not want you to work. Spirit wants you to sit down. What do you want to do? Spirit wants you to live out your dream. So what is your dream? Oh, well, my dream, I always wanted to become like a famous chef. And then get to cooking and get to recording and get to posting. Okay? That's what Spirit wants you to do. Oh, I always wanted to cut hair. Get to cutting, get to recording, and get to posting. Period. Okay? Maybe you're like, I don't want to be showing my face. You don't have to. You don't have to do anything. If the person is, the person that, okay, if you go and you say, hey, cuz, let me cut your hair, but let me record it. And your cuz is like, cool, I ain't tripping. There it is right then and there. You don't have to say nothing. You can voice over that shit. Bang, period, dunzo. Okay? Wow. I honestly feel that I should be taking my own advice right now. Thank you, Spirit. That was definitely a double whammy. Okay? So let's get into this music. Now, after I was done with everything, right? Doing everything on the 11-11 portal, right? I saw Mary Magdalene, and so I honestly felt that I should have done a read that day, but I didn't since my video, the last video that I put, not the one that I posted yesterday, but the one before that, was like taking forever for whatever reason. Genie, because we're gonna do all, because I have 3, y'all, right? Oh no, I have 2. Oh no, I have 3, yeah. Y'all hear that? Honk, honk, honk. But I didn't. Since it was taking forever, so I was like, I'll just let that, y'all see the, oh shit, Vino, what the hell? There we go. And I just let it flow, so I didn't. So, but I did throw the cards around, and I did write down the ones that, wow, this was another one that came out. The very first one that came out, let me put them out right now, and I'll show you guys, and then we'll toss them. This one came out, right? No, that one came out. I know that. Okay, here we go. It says, I feel like I've been locked. This is Genie in a Bottle, okay? It says, I feel like I've been locked up tight for a century of lonely nights, waiting for someone to release me. You're looking, wait, what did she say? You're licking your lips and blowing kisses my way, but that don't mean I'm gonna give it away. Baby, baby, baby. It says, oh, my body's saying let's go, but my heart is saying no. If you want to be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. I'm a genie in a bottle. You have to rub me the right way. You gotta rub me the right way. If you want to be with me, I can make your wish come true. You gotta make a big impression. Gotta like what you do. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Gotta rub me the right way, honey. I'm a genie in a bottle. Come and let me out. The music's banging and the lights down low. Just one more dance, then we're good to go. Waiting for someone who needs me. Hormones racing at the speed of light, but that don't mean it's gotta be tonight. Um, if you wanna be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. I'm a genie in a bottle. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. You gotta rub me the right way, honey. Come in and let me out. Wow, that's all she says. That's the whole song. She has like one verse. Okay, so basically, what the hell? Okay, I think I know what this is. Hold on. Um, yeah. So I was channeling also. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? I know that's Bob Marley. Straight up. Okay? So let's see. It says, I wanna love ya and treat you right. I wanna love ya every day and every night. We'll be together with the roof right over our heads. We'll share a shelter of my we'll share a shelter of my single bed. We'll share the same room. Yeah, for Jah provide the bread. Jehovah. Jehovah provides the bread. Okay? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? I want to know. I want to know. Want to know now. I got to know. Got to know. Got to know now. I'm willing and able. So I throw my cards on the table. I want to love you. I want to love you and treat you. Hold on. I want to love you and I want to love and treat you. Love and treat you right. I want to love you every day and every night. We'll be together with the roof all over our heads. Da da da. Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Oh, yes. I know. Yes. I know. Yes. I know now. Oh, yes. I know now. So I throw my cards. What he said, I'm willing and able, so I throw my cards on the table. I want to love you and treat you right. We'll be together with the roof. So he repeats the same thing again as well. So, okay, the last one. I already feel like I got the gist, but I'm just gonna, for you guys, okay? Your body is a wonderland. Okay. And I think that's the reason why Mary Magdalene popped up. Okay. Um, I think I got the gist of what this message is, but I do want to read the lyrics for you guys. Then I'm gonna break it down, and then we'll throw the cards and see what's going on. All right. It says, we got the afternoon. You got this room for two. One thing I've left to do is discover me, discover you. Discover me, discovering you. 1 mile to every inch of your skin like porcelain. One pair of candy lips and your bubblegum tongue. What the? And if you want love, we'll make it. Swim in a deep sea of blankets. What the fuck? Take all your big plans and break them. This is bound. This is bound to be a while. Oh my god, bro. Somebody desires you, dude. Okay, I'm gonna say this. When I heard it was John Mayer, I think his name is, or John Mayer, something like that, right? What is it? John Mayer. Okay, that's his name, the singer. Um, and every time I hear his name, I just hear John fucking Mayer. It's from that movie. There's a movie called No Strings Attached. It's with Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis, right? And in the movie, if you haven't seen it, maybe go watch it. It's on Netflix, okay? It's a good movie. I like it. It's cute. So in the movie, right, Mila Kunis and Justin Timberlake, they both are dating somebody, right? And Justin Timberlake and his girlfriend were supposed to go see John Mayer, and she always says it's John fucking Mayer. So she was mad that, you know, thanks to him, they missed the concert. So she dumped him, right? And something happened with Mila Kunis' relationship too, and she got dumped. So they were single. They met each other due to work, right? They met each other by work, but they started fooling around. And they agreed, right, that they weren't going to fall in love, no strings attached, none of that shit, right? But of course, that shit don't work. Okay, that really does not fucking work unless you're fucking made out of stone, right? So that did not work. But what ended up happening was that she fell in love. She fell in love first. Okay? She was feeling it. And when she immediately noticed that he wasn't feeling the vibe or nothing, she backed up. She backed off. And her feelings were hurt. You feel me? Her feelings were hurt because she really liked this motherfucker, right? Because they get along cool in the movie. Like, they're funny. They talk shit to each other. They play pranks on each other. Also, right, they make passionate love to each other. They spend time together. They do a lot of shit together. They hang out. Like, it's cool. It's like the vibe is all the way right. And I feel like this is exactly what's happening with you and whatever connection you're in right now. Like, I feel like it's in limbo. Like, you don't know, right? You don't know if he likes you, if he really... And maybe you are already feeling it. And you might think, like, oh, this person is... all because with this genie in a bottle and this your body is a wonderland, it's giving, like, you might think that this person only wants you for sex. 22 on the time. Like, this person only wants you for sex. And no, they don't. That's why that is this love that I'm feeling. That's this masculine. Okay, it's this masculine. This is, I don't know if this is going to be a divine feminine read, but we just going to go with it, okay? It's this masculine. So this masculine is asking, what the... This was just supposed to be fun. This was just supposed to be fun. This was just supposed to be like, you know, casual sex I'm hearing. Like, this was just supposed to be that. Is this, what the fuck is this that I'm feeling right now? Is this love? Am I falling in love with collective? Is that's what's happening right now? Because that's literally what happened in that movie. And in the movie, Justin Timberlake's dad has Alzheimer's, right? Early signs of Alzheimer's. And there was a scene in the movie where the dad is calling out a lady's name, and Justin Timberlake's like, "Dad, who is that?" And then the dad starts explaining, like, she was my one true love, and I let her go. And Justin Timberlake was like, what happened? He was like, we were dating. I ended up going to the army. Or something happened, right, along the lines where she decided, like, she was leaving. She broke up with him, right? But he didn't chase her. He didn't go after her. And he's like, and I let her go. And I loved her so much. And it was all because I was too chicken to tell her how much I felt. He's like, I was too chicken to tell her what I felt, to tell her, to open up to her and to tell her that I loved her. And I always regretted it. I always regretted it. And I'm still in love with her. And he was like, and that's probably one of the reasons why your mom left me. Right? Because he went on, married somebody else and had kids, right? But he never was able to give this person 1000% of him because his heart was to somebody else. And so in that moment, Justin Timberlake's like, oh, shit. And so he goes after his girl, okay, Mila Kunis. He goes after her. He chases after her. He does something romantic, right, to win her back and everything. And they live happily ever after. Whatever. So this could be a situation that's happening right now to you. This could be, wow, this is resonating so much, y'all. But this could be a situation that's happening. So it says, your bubblegum tongue. And if you want love, we'll make it. Swim in a deep sea of blanket. Take all your big plans and break them. This is going to be a while. Your body is a wonderland. Your body is a wonder. I'll use my hands. Your body is a wonderland. Something about the way the hair falls on your face. I love the shape you take when you're crawling towards the pillowcase. Bro, you tell me where to go, and through I might leave to find it. You tell me where to go through, I might leave to find it. I'll never let your head hit the bed without my hand behind it. You want love, we'll make it. Swim in a deep sea of blankets. I'll take your big plans and break them. This is bound to be a while. Your body is a wonderland. It says, damn, baby, you frustrate me. I know you're mine, all mine, all mine. But you look so good, it hurts sometimes. Your body is a wonderland. Okay, that was it. This is giving like, okay, if you're in a connection, this person acts like they don't give a shit. They act like they don't care. They act like, oh, you out here looking that good? Okay, whatever. Oh, you're out here looking like that? Oh, whatever. They give a shit. They really give a shit. I think I saw this one. Hold on. The sacred vow, the anointing, the guardian, Joshua. Okay. They give a shit. They really do care. They know that you're out here looking all the way right. And I honestly feel like this person doesn't get upset, but they don't get upset, but I feel like they okay, Spirit says it worries them. It worries them. It worries them because they know that you're out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're really, what am I getting? I'm hearing you're really good to look at. You know, so you might be a beautiful as divine feminine, okay? A beautiful as divine feminine. Oh, awaken the dream right here. You're a beautiful divine feminine, inside and out. This is somebody that knows that you are, oh, right, is this one? This person knows. This person knows, right, that you're a beautiful woman. Okay, and that scares them, says Spirit. Why? Because they know that you probably are gonna get swooped up. So this is given like either they tell you or they tell you. It's like they tell you or they're gonna lose you forever. So that's why I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Gotta rub me the right way, honey. So this is somebody like I don't feel like that. Okay, this is you, right? You thinking that, oh, this person only like all they want is sex, and you're like, no, like I want something more now. Yeah, maybe it started off like that, right? Maybe, yeah. I'm not. Hey, who am I to say anything, right? Maybe it did start off like that. Desert Joseph, awakening the dream, divine light. Maybe it did start off like that, right? But now you're like, okay, well, I don't want that no more. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not out here giving it up just for the hell of it. No, I'm not doing that. I want something real. I want something this. I want something like that. And I want something like that. And you like told this person straight up. And they're like, oh, well, no. I feel like you scared them. Right? You scared them because now that means that they have to deal with the feeling that they're feeling. Does that make sense? They have to face it, says Spirit. Thank you. They have to face it. Like in the movie I just told you, right? Because Justin Timberlake was running from it. He was running from it. Hold on. Okay, yeah, these are all. In the movie, right, Justin Timberlake was running from it. From what he actually felt. He already knew he felt some type of way. And when the girl, she told him straight up, just like I'm saying, right? Maybe you told this person, like, no, I don't want to do sex anymore. I actually want something deeper. I think I can fuck with it. I think we got a good, I'm hearing like banter. Like, we got a good banter. Like, we get along cool. Like, we fuck around. We hang out. We watch movies. We go out. We stay home. We do this. Like the connection is good. So, what's up? Right? And Justin Timberlake was like, nah. You said that there was no feelings, that there was going to be no connection, that there was nothing. Like, I don't want none of that. I don't want a relationship. She was like, cool. It hurt her feelings. It really did hurt her feelings. Okay? Besides the fact that he was talking shit about her and she heard it. Okay? I don't want to kill the movie in case you do go watch it. But, yeah. So, he had a little making up to do. But, so maybe this is the thing, right? That this person now is being, like, by you saying how you actually feel and what you really want, this person now is like, holy crap. Well, I don't want that. And maybe somebody's making him realize that, yes, the fuck you do. Or maybe just them on their own are realizing that they're in love with you. And they don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to go about it. They just don't. So the cards that came out for the very first one was the Magdalene's Portal. It says Gateway. And this is literally the very first card I saw on 11/11 Portal. Interesting, right? So I feel like either a lot of us, Divine Feminines, on 11/11 made the shift. Like, turned it. I don't know how to explain it. Like shifted. Thank you, Spirit. Shifted. We shifted in that very moment. That's why I saw her. Okay. I saw this one as well, the Guardian. It says be on your guard. Okay. I mean, just use your discernment with people, okay? With people. Use your discernment. We have Desert Rose. The love cannot hide. Look at this. And this is what I'm saying. This person won't be able to hide the fact that they love you, dude. It's just not gonna happen. It's just not. It's not. And you know, with the song saying, right, this person, the John Mayer song saying, you know, you look good, sometimes it hurts. I feel like this person gets jealous. Like, if you go out, right, and for some reason this person sees that you're talking to somebody else, I just heard, why are you talking to my girl? Why are you talking to my girl? Like, okay, to them up here, you're theirs. You belong to them. Isn't that what that song said too? You're mine, you're all mine, and nothing but mine, right? That's what that song said, the John Mayer song. So this is how they see you. This is what they consider you as. Was it in this one, or which one was it in? Or was it in the other one then? Where did I just see that? I could have sworn I just saw it where it says you're mine. Anyways, oh shit. So yeah, so to this person, like, you're theirs. They're just having, like, I'm hearing they're having a hard time with themselves. Throat chakra. A throat chakra blockage. express. We've been picking that up, right? About a masculine who doesn't know, or maybe does know, right? But has a shield. I don't know. I feel okay. So for this masculine is hard. So, okay. Let's say, for example, right? If you tell this masculine, do you like me? They're going to be like, yeah, you're right. Like that. Just dry as fuck, right? Like no expression, no actual. Yeah, I actually do like you. I think you're really funny. You're hella funny. You be making me laugh all the time. Like, there, no, not like that. It's like, do you like me? Yeah, yeah, you cool. That's it, right? It ends right there. So I'm getting, this is like a masculine who knows how to hide so very well what they're feeling. Okay? We have Joseph of Arimathea. Plant your intentions deep. Interesting, right? I saw these two. These two came out on the 11:11 portal. One is for a portal, and the other one's to set your intentions. Interesting, right? Yeah, so we have Joseph of Arrhythmia, set your intentions deep. Maybe you could look into the story of Joseph, right? Joseph was the one that was sold by his brothers, no? Plant your intentions deep. Okay, set your intentions. Make sure you're saying your positive affirmations, setting your intentions, speaking it out into the universe, making it happen. It says the anointing, transformation. So this is why I say, this is why I believe if you're not in this union yet, you will be. Okay, and this union is beyond. Wow, this wasn't even on here. This wasn't even one of the cards that was on here, so this is definitely a message. But this what is it called? Ouch. This union is sacred. Look what we have. Okay, we have the anointing. Okay, so two anointed people coming together, two people of light coming together. Okay, and you see how she's holding that light next to him. It's not to say, right, that he doesn't carry anything, but this is what I'm saying, that of what we've been picking up about the divine feminine guiding the masculine, right? Helping the masculine on his journey. Maybe you've awakened this masculine, right? And that's why this masculine is like all confused and has no freaking idea what the heck is going on. Like, what do you even call this? Right? Like, what's happening to me? Like, what is this? Right? And again, because this masculine has been so used to maybe not asking for help, not expressing that they need help or assistance in some way, they don't tell you, right? And even though they know, I feel that even though they know that you carry the wisdom, or you carry the knowledge, or you carry the anointing, that you would be the one to have the answers, is what I'm getting as well. Like, this masculine knows that if they come up to you and they tell you, dude, I don't know what happened. Like, I had like a all of a sudden tower moment and I was just keeping to myself. And then I don't, if you don't hear from this masculine for like 3 days, it's not because this masculine is like, oh, I don't want to talk to you no more. No, we already know what the dark night of the soul looks like. That shit is solo shit. Okay? Awaken the dream. Awake in the dream. It says, embrace new possibilities. I feel like this is a message for this masculine. Because again, look at it. I feel like this masculine, like the pictures between, because Joshua Jesus, right? The pictures between Mary Magdalene and Jesus are like, how do I don't know. They're like, they're equal counterparts, right? It wasn't about, jumping into bed. No, it was about the wisdom. It was about the anointing. It was about the journey that they have together. This equal partnership. Something that they were here to do together, right? And you see how they've completely thrown Mary Magdalene's story out the window, right? Like it never existed, like she was a nothing, you know? When she was ejemplar, I'm hearing ejemplar, an example for the divine feminine to follow, right? But they want us to follow men, right? So this is a very perfect example of the women, right, playing a very important role when it comes to having a counterpart, to having a divine partner. This is equal. Thank you, Spirit. This is an equal partnership. Because nowadays, again, that doesn't exist, right? That the man is the breadwinner and the man is this and the man does that. The women are just supposed to stand there and look pretty. They don't have a brain. They don't have a, my stupid ass ex-husband used to say. He always used to say, women don't have a vote or voice. Their vote don't matter. Their voice don't matter. He always used to say that shit to me. Women don't have a voice or a vote. It don't matter. They're insignificant. That's the shit he would fucking say. So maybe this masculine was raised the exact same way, right? But you being a woman, right? This person's like, nah, I ain't gonna tell her, right? Because that's what they've been trained to believe, maybe, right? They've been trained maybe to see as women as like not that important. That a woman doesn't need a man and a man doesn't need a woman, right? But in this case, that's how ignorant people talk. People that don't know, people that don't what's that word? Educate themselves. Thank you, Spirit. People that don't educate themselves talk like that. Right? Because somebody that does educate themselves and goes out and does the research and all this and all that will know, right? That just the woman for the man is important just as the man is important for the woman. Okay? And there are people who say, like women, there's very independent women who's like, I don't need no guy. I got my own job. I got my own money. I take care of mine. I don't need no guy. Right? And that's cool. Very well. Absolutely. But yes, I feel this is literally what I'm getting with this card. Awaken the dream. Like, yes, you need them and they need you. There's so many. I'm going to wait for this. We have Joshua. It says the power is within you. And again, I feel like this is for this masculine. You know what? I feel like this masculine is scared to turn everything upside down. I feel like this masculine, like, if they told this masculine, okay, yeah, no, the woman doesn't run the house. You run the house. Yeah, she's going to clean and cook for you. Don't worry about that. But you run the show. You take control. You hold the reins. You do this and you stand firm and you blah, 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 right? And I feel like this masculine is starting to figure out maybe that, no, that's not going to work. Because I want to be with somebody that has a mind of her own. And she expresses it. And she lives in truth and in honesty and in authenticity. And she's of the light. She's divine. She's this. She's that. She's not gonna go for no fucking, all right, I want dinner at 7 and it better not be late. Yeah, she ain't gonna go for that. She's gonna be like, bitch, if you want dinner at 7, you better get your ass in that motherfucking kitchen. Because dinner's gonna be ready at 7:30 type shit, right? And I feel, wow, I feel like this masculine knows that. I feel like this masculine knows that you're gonna be like, what's that word, spirit? What's that word? Opinionated. This masculine knows that you are very opinionated. Like, if you don't like some shit, you ain't gonna go for it. And if the masculine is doing something, you gonna be like, what? You gonna call his ass out. You gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? What is that? You better get your shit together. We don't do that shit around these parts. You want to be like, you're gonna have boundaries. Boundaries. And I'm gonna say this too. If you have boundaries and this masculine lets you go, let that motherfucker go. Okay? Let that person go. Don't break down your boundaries for somebody that is not ready yet. Eventually, this masculine will be ready. If you're still gonna be, if it still is, if it's still fated for you guys to be together, then it's gonna happen. That's why I said, if this person doesn't talk to you for 3-4 days, a week, let it happen. Because I feel like the divine is working on this masculine as well. But in order for the divine to be able to do that, like, this person needs to be still. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. And so I feel like this is why, because the divine needs to show this person that they carry the power. And I feel like this masculine might just be a little bit scared to, for example, like, if they were raised the way I said, they're realizing that that's not the T, right? So they're like, fuck, what happens if I go against what I've been taught? Maybe they come from like a very like their culture is very like every generation has been raised the exact same way, and everybody that went against the grain might have gotten like disowned or something, right? Like, their parents never talked to them again because the parents didn't the kid didn't do what the parents wanted them to do, type shit. And I feel like that's a thing that this masculine could be scared of. Like, this masculine could be like, no, if I show up with collective, right, and collective is speaks her mind, like, my dad is gonna be like, what the fuck, that's what you picked? Somebody that has a mind of their own, somebody that has an opinion? You need to train her and tell her to be quiet. You need to train her and tell her to mind her business. You need to train her to keep her mouth shut and know her place in the kitchen, is what this is giving, right? But I feel like this masculine wants to flip it on them. This masculine, I feel, is low-key, like, slowly starting to realize that the see what I'm saying? The way they were raised is not the T, is not it. And so they realize that they carry this power. They have an anointing. They are starting to realize, and because they're starting to realize that they carry this anointing, they cannot continue to follow with the family's culture or structure of how they should live their life. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. I feel like you have done this. I feel like you have done like this to this masculine. You have given this masculine like another lens. I'm getting. Wow, thank you, Spirit. Like, you have given this okay, so maybe this masculine has always looked through the lens, right, that their dad or their mom or their siblings or whoever told them to look through. But you're like, look, come here. Look through this lens. And through this lens, there's light and magic and anointing, and there's this abundance, love, like harmony. I'm hearing prosperity. Like, the lens that this masculine peeked through while with you has awakened something in them. Look, we have the sacred vow. It says divine commitment. And you see how now here it's him kissing her hand? I feel like that's literally what's going to happen. This masculine is going to come and commit to you. They're going to tell you. That's what it's going to be. This person is going to commit to you. They're going to know. This is why I say, if this masculine does not talk to you for however long they don't talk to you, let it happen. It's for a reason. Okay? This break, like, if they say, hey, you know what? I don't want to see you no more. And yes, it might hurt your feelings, right? Because I honestly feel that you're feeling this person. Oh, I just got giddy and I got goosebumps. Yeah, like you feeling this person. And so you might feel sad and you might miss them. You might want to text them, or you might even text them like, "Hey, I hope you're having a good week. Just wanted to stop by and say hello." And that's that, right? Cuz you ain't out here begging nobody. You ain't out here having to chase a motherfucker, right? Because what is meant for you is always gonna find you, right? For the same thing, like when motherfuckers take, spirit always brings it back to you even better than what it was the first time. 111 as I'm saying that. Okay? So I feel like this is what's gonna happen. This masculine is gonna be like, you know what? No, what they've taught me is not benefiting me anymore. What I learned as a child, as a young adult, is not working out for me anymore. And I am gonna go after what I want, after what I love. I feel like that's also part of this dream. Okay, I feel like that's part of this dream. I'm hearing you motivate this masculine. You motivate this masculine. Maybe they have big dreams, right? And they've told you about them. And you're like, bitch, who says you can't do that? Who told you you couldn't do that? Who said you couldn't do this? Who said what you want to be? Oh, you want to be a cook, a professional cook? Like I said in the beginning of the video. You better get your ass in that kitchen and cook, record, and post. The fuck you waiting for? What do you post usually on? Oh, on Instagram. Okay, then you better be making those reels on Instagram. Better be making those little 15-second videos on TikTok about your food. I feel like you push this masculine and they love it. They love it. They never had that, says Spirit. They never had somebody that pushes them to be better, to do better. See? Wow. I can't make this shit up. Look, we have unconditional love. And it says on the bottom, move beyond fear. This is what I'm getting. You motivate this masculine. You tell this masculine, like, what are you scared of being successful? What are you scared of? Of creating something that is gonna, that I'm hearing longevity. Creating something that's gonna last a lifetime. Creating something that's gonna set you and your kids and your family for, whenever. Like, what are you scared of? Like, I feel like this person, this masculine is tough, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. This masculine is hard. But this is a mission. This is a mission. I feel like this is a mission for you, and then you guys have a mission together. Does that make sense? I don't know. Because what I was gonna say is, like, I feel like this masculine has never had that. Has never had anybody to support them. Never has anybody, like, to be like, go and fucking follow your dreams. Chase your dreams. Make them a fucking reality. Yeah, but I don't have this. I don't have that. Then figure it out. There's always ways to figure something out for you to make it happen. There's always a way for you to do things to make it happen. And they're like, okay, well, I want to do this. How would I do that? And you're like, okay, well, here's one way, here's another way, and here's another way. There, I just gave you 3 different things you can do to make that shit possible. The whole time, though, you're talking, this person's like, wow. 54. Wow. The whole time, this person's like, the whole time. You know what I'm feeling? Oh my God, Spirit just told me somebody go like this. Just somebody, when you get excited, you're like, yes! Like that. That's what they feel inside. When you just get to motivating. When you just get to saying, or like when you show like, that's like your way of showing unconditional love, unconditional support. That's what you do, right? Because you're not a fucking hater, right? You're not a hater. You're a supporter. You're authentic. Like, you're real as fuck, right? If this person was not vibing at the same frequency as you, like, you would feel it too, and you would be like, eh, right? You would, at 555, you would be, yeah, you would change. You would change the situation. You would, like, be at, like, arm's length with this person. Or, like, if they saw you on the street, like, hey, how are you? Good, good, I'm good. See you later. Period. It ends right there. But it's not like that. And maybe this person, like, you tell this person, like, don't be scared. Don't be scared of trying something new. Don't be scared of this. Don't be scared of that. Don't be scared of this. Don't be scared of that. Maybe because you already feel it, right? Maybe because you already know. And this one just randomly came out because it wasn't on here. It says Mary with the alabaster jar. It says ask questions. So you're being guided here to go within, maybe connect with Mary Magdalene, ask whatever it is you need to ask so you can get your answers maybe to this connection. Maybe that's why this came out, right? If you have questions on this connection, maybe you're just looking, I'm hearing for certainty. Like, you're just, maybe this is your confirmation right here, right now. Maybe you did ask questions. Thank you, Spirit. Maybe you did ask questions. Maybe you did ask questions, and this is your answer right here. Okay? Continue to stay strong. Continue to stay in your power, okay? Because this is you right now. You have entered some portal right now. Even if it wasn't on the 11, and let's look. This is a number 22. Okay? And this is an 11. What the hell? 22 and 11. You see? Like, yeah, I feel like you've entered a new, I'm hearing dynamic. A new dynamic, a new series. Okay, this is a new stage in your life right now that you are entering, or you have entered. You just set foot in here. This is going to be a new dynamic in your life. Something is about to take off. Something is about to take off, but you always got to be on your toes, okay? Because normally when good shit happens, right, that's when all the leeches want to come up. That's when all the, look, it says the guardian, be on your guard, okay? So, yeah, you always got to be on your toes, ready for anything, okay? Because I feel like whatever it is that you have coming your way, or that's going to be happening, the Queen of Wands. Didn't I say, right, that if you're looking cute y todo, like, this person is like, she's mine. She belongs to me. Like, why are you gawking after her? Like, put your tongue back in your mouth. She already has, I'm hearing, she already has un dueño. Like, she already has, un dueño is like an owner, right? But that's, in like slang, that's not what it really means. In slang, it's kind of like, she belongs to me. Like, she's not single. I know she looks good as fuck, but she's not single. She's not for you, is what I'm getting. Oh my God. Spirit, wow. What can you tell me about this person? What can we know about this person? What do we need to know about this connection? About this masculine? Any messages for the divine feminine? This is what we need to know about the knight, the king. Oh my God, he's a knight, he's a king, okay? Or maybe, interesting. Maybe you both are going to have to be on your guard. Okay? What's this Nine of Cups? The Hierophant? Contracts, marriage. Okay, what do we need to know, Spirit? Hold on, let me see. Okay. Wow. What do we... You guys, they came out together. This is your match. This is your person. You asked the question, right? You asked the questions. I'm giving you the answer to your question, guys. You asked the question. Maybe you asked it on the 1111 portal. Or maybe you did something on the 1111 portal and you entered. Yeah, you entered a, I don't know. I don't know. You on the 1111 portal, you did something that put you in the right spot right now. The Ace of Pentacles. Let's see. Why do we have this Magdalene portal, Spirit? What's with this the King of Swords? I'm telling you, what did I say? And you know, this is what I was getting. Like like I said, right? Like, yeah, she looks good, but she belongs to me. Like, what are you doing? Like, I feel like I don't know why I wanna say it, but it just doesn't come out. Okay, yeah, this masculine is either very like obsessive or like controlling or jealous. Okay, this could be like somebody that you wouldn't be able to go and say hi to your neighbor if it's a guy because he'd be in this energy. And look at on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. What's up with this King of Swords? Or maybe this person's just going to be a protector. Right? Because, yeah, oh my God. Yeah, look. Yeah, I know she fine. And I know she nice. Okay, but she mine. She belongs to me. I know she fine as hell. And just because she did you a favor in the past don't mean she gonna do a favor now. And this is why I say you're gonna have to teach this masculine that. I feel, again, those are just like fragments of how they were raised, right? So you're gonna have to tell this masculine, hey, shut that shit out, right? Yes, I'm yours and you're mine. I respect you and you respect me. This is giving like you're going to have to teach this masculine trust. That's what it is. This masculine has a really hard time trusting people. Maybe this masculine has had a quite a life. Look, we got secrets on the bottom of the deck. Maybe there's something that this masculine has gone through that they are keeping from you, right? Because, again, they have trust issues, so they can't come straight up and tell you. And maybe this is the reason why, wow. Okay, maybe this is the reason why, if there's like a period of no contact, let it be. Because it's for this masculine's good. Meanwhile, you focus on what you got going on. Don't worry about that. That person's going to come back. And I'm hearing, and this person's going to come back healed, renewed. So like I said, yeah, look, that's why these came out together. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. That's why these came out together. Because like we've been picking up, right? I feel like spiritually speaking, you are above this masculine right now. You are, see, this is why when they talk about Mary Magdalene, right, they say all the bad things about her, but they never say how, like, the wisdom that she carried, the anointing that she carried, what important role she really played along Jesus. They were counterparts. Okay, whether people want to believe it or not. Okay, and there's so many videos and so many books and things like that that you can read up on and do your own research, and it always comes back to the same exact thing. Why do you think she was the one who saw when when oh my god, when he came back to life, sorry, when Jesus resucitó, I can't say that word in English. She saw him. She was the first one to see him. The resurrection. Thank you, Spirit. The resurrection. 555. She was the one. She was the first one. Why do you think that was? She is also known as like the 13th apostle. Apostle. I know them in Spanish, okay? Because when I was younger, my mom sent me to El Salvador to a boarding school, an all-nun boarding school. And so there it was Catholic. So I learned how to pray in Spanish. I learned everything. I learned it in Spanish. So I don't know them in English, but I know them in Spanish. Yeah, right? And people are like, what? No, she was a this and she was a that and she was a woo woo woo. Right? Because this is what we go through, right? As people who have an anointing, who have a calling, who are chosen, right? False narratives, lies, manipulation, fake shit, stealing money, stealing partners, stealing this, stealing that, right? We go through shit like that. So basically, like, this is what I'm getting. Basically, like, the story, the narrative that is out there about Mary Magdalene is not, in fact, factual, right? Is this what is the actual fact? This is the actual facts, right? This is the actual facts. Okay, equal, this is what I keep getting, equal partnership. Equals. They're equals. I'm hearing tal para cual. Tal para cual is like they deserve each other because they're equal partners. They're the exact same person. Twin flames, bitch. That's what the fuck. That's what this is. Oh my god. Bro, not your connection with this masculine being sacred as this union was. I'm hearing your union is going to be powerful. Your union is going to be strong. Your union is going to be solid. Oof. I just felt something in my heart space, y'all. Yeah, so maybe there's a secret. Maybe the secret is that they love you. Okay, why do we have the King of Swords spirit? Oh my god. Up in the clouds. You see? Like, this person gets all up in their head, right? They start tripping out. They get all up in their head because they're like, no, that Queen of Cups is mine. That's my twin flame. But they don't say nothing though, right? They don't tell you nothing. But I feel like they're still working on this masculine. What else can we know about? What else can we know about this connection, spirit? Why do we have the Knight of Cups? What's the Knight of Cups? Ten of Swords. I told you. Hold on, let me go get a water. I'm back. Okay. this masculine might have not had another reason. I feel like it was amplified, to be honest. But if they had, like, if they were raised right to think like that, I feel like also that's part of their trust issues. Another part of their trust issues is that they haven't had good luck in love, right? The Knight of Cups is somebody who's artistic and charming and enthusiastic and very outgoing, outspoken. I'm hearing, like very just willing to give. Thank you, Spirit. Like willing to give. And maybe every time they gave, this happened to them, right? And now maybe like hard work, right? Eight of Pentacles. Maybe now they're just like, fuck that. I don't want to fall in love. I'm cool. I fell in love the other time. Look what happened. Then I fell in love again the other time, and look what happened. Like, nah, I ain't doing it. 111 on the time. And they're like, nah, I'm cool. And they just focus on work, right? Maybe they're well off. Maybe they have, they're cool. I'm not saying like, oh, like they're shitting cash, but, they're cool. In that movie, the No Strings Attached, well, it came out anyways. The Four of Pentacles. I'm hearing they can't stop staring at you. They can't stop staring at you. Oh, like I was saying, I feel like you're gonna have to teach this masculine, like, hey, I'm gonna go do a favor for the neighbor. That guy neighbor right there, you see? I'm gonna go do him a favor because he just got something that he needs me to read, and he doesn't understand the language, and I'm gonna go help him. Relax, okay? 12-12 on the time. I feel like this is exactly what you're gonna teach this masculine. I feel like you're gonna teach this masculine how to trust again. That's exactly what's going to happen. Because I feel like this masculine is a very jealous person and a very, like, jealous and controlling. Very jealous and controlling. Okay? And they don't trust people. So that's like a really bad combination, right? But this jealousy and controlling doesn't feel, like, I'm going to have you tied up and you can't go nowhere. Nah, it doesn't feel that way. But it does feel like the moment, right, you talk to another guy, it's going to be like, what the fuck? They're going to be all up in their head and they're going to be ready to fucking take flight or whatever. But because they're really good at masking how they feel, they probably have seen you with somebody already and they just act like they don't, meh. When in reality, yeah. Okay? So I feel like that's another thing that you might have to, like I said, if there's a moment of no contact, let it happen because now you know why. Okay? Like I said, you might have just asked the questions and here are your answers. Okay? So if there's a period, if it hasn't happened yet, then when it happens, know why. Okay? And if you were going through it right now and you're asking, why the heck does he not want to talk to me? Is he ghosting me? Is he dumping me? Is he just not wanting to fuck with me no more? Is he just this, that, whatever questions you asked, here are your answers. Okay? So no, it's none of that. It's actually because this person's really fucking into you. I mean, like, I feel like this person even has thought about what it would be like to live with you, to marry you, to create a life with you. Because literally it was the Hierophant and then right after we had the Most High and Twin Flame. Okay, like more confirmation than that, I don't think we can get. Okay, so let's keep going. So, yeah. Because look, we had the Knight of Cups, the Hierophant, the Most High, and Twin Flame. So this person's going to come in and offer you this cup of love. Right? They haven't had the best luck in love. Maybe that's another secret that they keep that they're going to tell you, right? Honestly, I'm going to tell you this. Whenever this masculine is ready to open up, just listen. Just listen. That's it. Just listen. Okay? Just listen. Just be an ear for this masculine. Okay? What else, Spirit? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know about this connection? What's up with this portal? The Mary Magdalene portal? That it fell in... Oh. The Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. Hold on. What's up with this portal? Why do we have the Mary Magdalene portal? What did I say? I told you he was obsessed. Strength and obsession for the Mary Magdalene portal. No? Alright, hold on. Look what I just saw on the bottom of the deck. And look here. Alright, hold on. Actually, you know what? Joshua. Why do we have Joshua? Why do we have Joshua, Spirit? I like that name, Joshua. Why do we have Joshua? Too many. Why do we have Joshua, Spirit? Please and thank you. Why do we have Joshua? Strength. Bro, I'm telling you. And it says, Joshua, the power is within you. This is a very, very... Okay. Again, the divine is working on this masculine to show this masculine that everything is within him. He has the strength. He has the power. He has the anointing. He carries the light. He can make his life whatever he wants. Him. Not what his dad wants. Not what his mom wants. Not what the ex-girlfriend did. No. Not based off of what they want him to do. Right? Not based on what other people think. Not based on what other people feel. And not based on what other people feel they should be doing for their own life. I feel like the divine is working with this masculine right now to teach this masculine that everything is inside of him. Masculine, if you're watching, or if there are masculines watching right now and you're feeling this way, just know this. The power is within you. You carry this strength. You carry the heart of a lion, the strength of a lion, the fearlessness of a lion. Whatever you choose to do is gonna be beneficial for your life. Okay? If you go by what other people want you to do, it may not be for your highest good. That's why you don't listen to motherfuckers. Okay? Bro, again. How many times did I shuffle? I knew that strength card was something, but not the obsessed. That's why... Wow. As soon as I said it. Okay, hold on. I'm trying. Why do we have obsession? What's this? What's obsessed? What's this obsessed card? What's this about? Because I don't get it. Oh. Okay. It's not a bad. Spirit just reminded me again of that movie. I just saw Justin Timberlake in my mind's eye. So, with this obsessed card, right? This person's obsessed over you. They love everything about you. I'm hearing they think you're wonderful, magnetic, attractive, stunning, beautiful, gorgeous, funny, silly, comical, dangerous, loving, kind, energetic, steadfast. I don't know, steadfast, loving, helping. Spirit says you check all the boxes for this masculine. I think that's why the fuck they're scared. Because this masculine could be like, all right, I don't want nobody to love. But just in case, let me, you know, they have to have, and they have to have this and this and this. Also, the numbers 6 and 7 could be very significant, or 67. Okay. I'm hearing or 6 or 7 days. Just saying. Right? And this masculine is like writing out, right? And so they meet you and they see, right? And they go back to this list. They're like, all right, I wrote down all this. All right, let me go back. Okay, every time I'm with Collective, yep, she checks that, that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. They just checked all the boxes on my list. And that's when they freaked out. That's when they freaked out. But the more and more they hang out with you, the more and more they get like they obsess over you. Right? Why? Because they're not coming clean. They're not coming clean about how they feel, about how they really feel. Okay, so I don't think it's a bad obsession. It's not giving bad obsession. But this obsession coming out with the Chariot is giving their obsession is already so much there that they're just gonna have to come and tell you again, like I was gonna say about that movie. We did see the 8 of Pentacles, right? So in that movie, Justin Timberlake throws himself at work so he can kind of like not think about her, not spend time with her, not this, not that. But the more he throws himself at work, and the more he hangs out with friends or whatever, she's on his mind 24/7, right? And the ex even comes back in the movie. We got the King of Wands that just flew out. Bam. And this, honestly, the King of Wands is a lustful energy in general. But like I said, your body is a wonderland. I'm not going to say what I... Hold up. So, yeah, in the movie, right, Justin Timberlake throws himself at his job, at his work, and is like just trying to keep his mind off. Wow. And when the dad tells him that story, he's like, fuck that. I don't want that shit to happen to me. I don't want to miss out on fucking this great opportunity. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fucking flash my ass all the way to Collective and tell her. Bro, 2 cards, 2 communication cards. This could even be communication as well. Okay? 2 communication cards, like fast. I'm hearing fast communication. And again, 1, 2, 3 on the time. How much more confirmation do we need? Okay? And the King of Wands flew out as well. So I'm hearing this person is missing your body. If you've already been intimate with this person, like I said, I ain't judging nobody. Hell, if you were intimate with this person, it was probably because it felt right to you. Right? Because you ain't out here doing the do with just any old motherfucker. Right? You ain't doing none of that. So, but if you did it with this masculine, it's because you felt right doing it. Right? And, oh my God. I'm hearing sweet, passionate love. Okay, sweet, passionate love. Sweet, passionate love. What the hell is happening right now? I just got goosebumps. my God, and my neck cracked. You know what? Spirit is reminding me of those freaking movies, the 50 Shades of Grey. The 50 Shades of Grey movie, I told you guys, right? That is for sure a twin flame journey movie. Two people, two opposites. Two opposites, because they are completely opposites coming together. I'm hearing one is like a nobody and the other one is a somebody. Or at least that's just how they feel, right? Because everybody's a somebody, right? But at least that's just how they feel. Because the girl, I think she works for like a book, some type of company that does something, that launches books. When people want to be a writer, when you want to be a writer, I don't know what they're called, but when you want to be a writer or whatever, and you create a book and you take it somewhere and they publish it, that's what she works for. But the other dude, Mr. Gray, right, he runs everything. Right? He's extremely rich, wealthy, whatever. But he has some secrets and some, like a really, really traumatic past. Okay? Look, we have moving on, but it's in reverse. Yeah, and I'm asking about the King of Wands. Yeah, no, this King of Wands is not moving on. They know that where it's at is right here with you. Wow. Yeah, but he's kinky as hell. So maybe your guys' situation, right, doing the do is going to be a very passionate, very soul connection. Twin flame, right? So one soul. Like, this is like if you're half a soul and this masculine is the other half, and when you guys come together in that way, like the souls unite, the spirit unites. It enforces it, I'm hearing. There's something about that. There's something about when you guys come together in, oh, what did he say? In a sheet, in a bed full of sheet. What did he say? Hold up. There's something about that line. He said, and if you want love, we'll make it. Right? We'll make love. Swimming in a deep sea of blankets. Tell all your big plans and break them. This is bound to be a while. So this is what I'm saying. This is not a hit it and quit it situation. No, oh my God. I'm hearing this is love making. This is love making. Spirit, what the hell? This is love making. This is not sex. This is not a hit it and quit it. This is not a, all right, I'll see you whenever. Bro, this came out. This was on the bottom of the deck and it came out. Why do we have health concern? Yeah, this is love making. This is passion. Passionate. Why do we have health concern? What is this? Earth angel? What is that about? I don't know what this is, y'all. These don't want to talk. Let's see. A ver, why do we have health concerns, Spirit? Six of Pentacles. Oh, gosh. Why do... Oh, wow. Okay. We got the Four of Cups. This is giving past energy. Somebody wanted an earth angel to be sick. Okay? You, this masculine. I'm not sure. But somebody wanted an earth angel to be sick. And because you're a freaking earth angel, or this masculine is an earth angel, it did not work. Somebody else is sick now. And they might want to come towards your way for you to give to them now because they feel rejected. This could be a past person. This could definitely be a past person that feels rejected by you because you got something beautiful, right, happening in your life, or your life is going great, period. Right? Your life might be going amazing. And again, like I always say, you may not be where you want to be, right? But you're definitely not where you were when you first started this journey. So let's be proud of that. Let's thank God for that. Let's be grateful for that. Okay? This person could be even like calling you and tell you like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm ready to give to you now. And it's only because they feel rejected. But they're sick. They're sick. They're sick. They're hiding something, says Spirit. They're hiding that. Oh, they're hiding that they're sick. They might want to come your way, right? And really give to you now. They might want to give to you now because they feel rejected by you, right? I'm hearing they're going to humiliate themselves. So this is somebody that maybe at one point wanted you to humiliate yourself in front of them. Like beg them not to leave, beg them not to go. Maybe this is somebody who rejected you at one point, right? And you're like, please don't go, when they were rejecting you and they enjoyed the shit out of that, says Spirit. Wow. Right? But now since the table have turned, right, they want you to give to them now. Because now you're rejecting their ass. This is giving like, okay, this is giving whatever energy was given to you, it's been given right back. Basically. It's been given right back. You didn't want to give to me then, right? You rejected me and you wanted me sick. And none of this shit happened for me. So now, because you feel rejected, you want me to give to you now because you're sick? Yeah, no. I don't think so. And this is also another reason why this card probably came out. Be on your guard. Because motherfuckers want to try it still. Okay? Why do we have sick, Spirit? What's this sick? What's this masculine sick of? Wow, I said masculine. So your past person could be a masculine. I mean, take it how it resonates. But I don't know. I said masculine. I didn't mean to. What's this? Bro. This person was obsessively trying to get you sick. They were probably even working with this person, you feel me, to get you sick. And this, oh, okay, thank you, Spirit. This is a masculine. I just heard it is a masculine. It's a masculine. So this is for sure a divine feminine read. Divine feminine, you know what? I'm going to tell you this. After dealing with so much bullshit, again, this is why Mary Magdalene is coming through. Thank you, Spirit. This is why Mary Magdalene is coming through. I wasn't there, right? I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. I know what I believe, though. And I know what Spirit is telling me. And I know what she's telling me, right? Or like I said, we know, what is she known for? Promiscuity, right? For being, you know, too nice, right? In these parks. That's what we know, right? But that is so far from the truth. And I feel like a lot of my divine feminines in the collective can resonate of being called all kinds of whores and sluts and this and that. When you would be like, what the hell? I ain't, what? I never did that. And maybe you defended yourself every single time. You were like, I am not that. I am not this. I don't do that. I give it up because I want to. I'm not out here just giving it up, you know, just for the free, just for anybody to take. No. When I choose to do that with somebody, it's because I feel that I want to do that. I feel that that person deserves my cookie. I'm not out here just fucking like the Cookie Monster, just spreading cookies everywhere. Like, no. That's not what I'm doing. Right? And, I feel like this person was. I feel like this person was spreading this cookie around. Their cookie around. this masculine. And they're sick with something. And they want to come your way. They're still on devil energy. That's why Spirit is saying here, like, keep your guard up. Keep your guard up. You already know what's up, though, right? If you carry, like, the spirit of Mary Magdalene, if you resonate with the spirit of Mary Magdalene, you already know this. You already know this. I feel like you're this earth angel. You're this earth angel. You know what's up, right? Wow. And maybe you've been fault of like a lot. Bro, I can't make this shit up. I was just about to say, hey, Nas people saying the collective this and the divine feminine this, the divine feminine that. The divine feminine does this, the divine feminine does that. When you didn't do neither this nor that. I feel like this whoever this person is, let's just call it the masculine, right? A spade, the masculine. That's literally what I just heard. Let's just call a spade. This masculine, if they have something and people only know that you were their last person, they're saying that you gave it to them because you were out here thotting and bopping. Okay? Oh yeah, she cheated on me after I loved her. This is giving like, oh my God, the drama, right? And it's because, yeah, it's because you're at peace. I'm hearing serenity. Like, you're at peace. You're still, you're chilling. You are chilling. And I feel like if this person is on this time, then that means that they know you have this coming in. The real deal, says Spirit. The real deal. The real deal. Oh my God. Why do we have sick? What is this sick? Well, actually, hold up. Yeah, and I feel like, okay, the reason why this is up here, because if this masculine is sick with some bullshit that they done caught from, you know, spreading the cookie around, they want to come back now and give you this sickness as well. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They're mad. They're angry that you don't have it, or that they're not able to give it to you because you're rejecting them. So they're mad. You might receive a message about this. You might receive a message about this that you can trust, but look at you don't give a shit. They might tell you, oh yeah, your past person is in the hospital because unfortunately they have this health condition that they got through whatever the fuck, right? And you're like, oh, okay, thank you for telling me. And God bless them. Bye-bye now. That's it. I hear you detached. You detached. You don't give a shit. You don't care. And it's not like you're saying, oh yeah, I hope this person dies and I hope this person never recovers. And no, you're not saying none of that. You're just saying, oh, okay. Thank you for telling me this trusted information. Thank you for bringing me this trusted message. May God bless them. Bye-bye now. That's it. Yeah, look at that. Destruction. Obsessed. Yeah. This right here. They were obsessed with creating destruction in your life for a fucking sweetheart. An earth angel. What's that? Yeah, look. Because the seeds you planted are about to bear fruit. And this motherfucker wants you to give to them now, right? With that 6 of Pentacles, right? They want you to give to them now. Why? Because they know you got this coming and you got this coming. And they don't want you to have, or at least it's not that they don't want you to have it. They want to be a part of it. They want to benefit from it. And they don't get to, says Spirit. They don't get to. They don't. Unless you give permission. Okay? Again. Why do we have the devil. Why is the devil out here? Let's see. What's that about? Wow. This is why this guy's out here. This person could have taken your energy, your sustenance, I'm hearing. I don't know. Your energy, your life. Like, I feel like this is giving energy vampire. Like, this person wanted to suck the life out of you. Like, this person wanted to bleed you dry, I'm hearing. Like, this is basically what they wanted to do to an earth angel. They wanted you to go from this to this. And it didn't happen. They were trying to steal your essence. They were... The fuck? I heard they were trying to be you. They were trying to be you? You're in boss energy right now, so you don't give a shit. What's this thief? Too many. Too many. What's this thief spirit? Faith? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Too many though. Hold on. You keep ascending, and I'm going to tell you this. Your faith is this strong. Your faith. You. I'm hearing this is also what you're installing. I don't know how to correct me, okay? In your masculine. How to have faith. How to trust God. How to trust the universe. How to trust you. Maybe you say things like, look, all you have to do is pray. That's literally it. All you have to do is pray. Pray every night and pray every morning. Start like that. Pray every night and pray every morning. If you don't have the chance to pray in the morning, right, because you got to get ready for work and do this, on your way, as you're driving. En nombre del Padre, el Hijo, del Espíritu Santo, God's prayer. Un Padre Nuestro. Thank Him for opening your eyes, for being able to breathe another day, for the sun coming out and shining upon you. Maybe you say things like that, right? And maybe you're strengthening the faith for this masculine. And they're learning how to like slowly trust. Slowly trust. But this slow motion is gonna like make a quick turn, I feel. And they're gonna ascend. This was for this masculine. These two came out. These two came out. It's for this masculine. This masculine is you're giving them hope, faith. Well, there is hold on. Wow. Okay. So those two came out with this. And I'm asking what this is, and the Queen of Swords came out. Your past person is going to jail or spiritual jail. They did something. We got the Magician here, but this is giving me bibbity bop. This is not giving me right now like magic. They went somewhere to do something. This is what they went to go get done. So then when they came in, right? When they came in, oh, I love you now. I want to give to you now. Right? This is why theft is here as well. Oh, okay, thank you, Spirit. I got you. I got you. Hold up. They want to come in, right? Because they're sick. They want to come in saying that they are willing to give to you now, right? Because they think, right? This person told them, "Oh yeah, the work is done. Go in there and tell them that you love them, and they're going to fall at your feet like they used to. They're going to beg you not to leave them." Right? And they came in and found out that no, that is not the case. You rejected them just like they rejected you. Now they're sick just like they wanted you sick, right? So they came in ready to give and you said, hell the fuck no. Nah. Nah. I'm cool, right? And they stole something. So I'm hearing they're depleted, like they're donezo. And this is you. This is you. You're going to have to defend yourself against this person. I just heard in the court of law. We got the Three of Cups. I feel like they had, obviously, right, they had help. Or he. There it goes again. This masculine. Maybe this masculine, whoever they were doing this with, right? Maybe they were laughing when you were like, when you were going through your pain. Because that doesn't feel like you celebrating something. That feels like other people celebrating your downfall. Yeah, the star. The star. They were celebrating the downfall of an earth angel, of a star. Like, I feel like I'm hearing like, nah, we got to bring this bitch to her knees. That's what I'm hearing. Like, we got to bring her to her knees. Who the fuck does she think she is? A hater, right? That hater. Or, thank you, Spirit. Or this person, this could definitely will be a spiritual prison, right? Well, I'm gonna say it like this. Whatever prison this is, if it's actual prison or a mental prison, right, spiritual jail, whatever it is, this person's karma, wherever they're gonna be stuck in, because they're gonna be stuck for a cool minute. You know what I just heard? I don't know if you guys seen this movie. I'm telling you, Spirit be coming through me with the movies. Yeah. Wow. I'm gonna close it here, y'all. Okay. Wow, and the haters behind that. Yeah. So, Spirit showing me this movie. I don't know if you guys seen The Sandlot, but in that movie, there's a scene, right, where Squints is telling the story, and how I guess the junkyard dog was like banned from walking the streets because he was like a killer or whatever. And then the guy was like, "Oh, but how long does he have to be chained up for?" And then he said, "Forever. Forever." He said it 3 times. Forever. So this person's going to be stuck forever. This is karma at its finest. I don't know what this motherfucker did then. Because it's one thing, right, to reject you. Another thing is to lie on you, right? But we got all this right here. I don't know what this motherfucker did. I just heard, I'm here for your soul. I'm hearing that. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Yeah, so this person's gonna be stuck forever. That's part of their karma, right? The other part is to see you shine like the star that you are. And not only that, 10 of Pentacles. Okay? This is what this person's karma is right here. Besides the fact of going to jail or going to spiritual jail, whatever it is. This is part of their karma as well. To sit back and watch you move on, watch you be successful, watch you be a star in your own right, okay? And watch you have an equal partnership with someone, okay? Watch you have an equal give and take with somebody. Somebody that's going to know your worth and you know theirs. Somebody that's going to love you exactly for who you are. Somebody that's not going to judge you. Somebody that's not going to fucking run their mouth. Oh my God, I'm hearing somebody that is not a coward. This motherfucker was a coward. Maybe this hater, right? Because I'm feeling like this motherfucker could be somebody else. Okay? And maybe this motherfucker was like, oh yeah, Collective's a whore. Right? Let's say, for example, the Collective's a whore. Right? But this bitch didn't say anything. Right? Being your past person. Right? They didn't say anything. They weren't like, stop talking about Collective like that. Don't talk about my divine feminine like that. That is not true. Maybe that's what they were telling this masculine as well. Right? In this masculine, instead of being like, let me go ask the divine feminine, right? They were like, oh, okay. Because you said it, it's true, it's true. Bro. What did I say? I love it when this happens. Didn't I tell you? With these cards, where's the other one? Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Let's make it snappy. Let's make it snappy. With these communication cards, these right here, right? And I told you, when this masculine, we saw secrets, right? And I told you, when this masculine comes and tells you, I feel like they're going to open their heart completely to you. Just listen. We got vents. I have a lot to say about a situation, and I need a good listener. Okay? Growth. I will initiate a spark inside you, inspiring greater depth and expansions. Future. Our paths are destined to align through the purpose may still be, although the purpose may still be unclear. All right, now. Anything else, Spirit, that this divine masculine wants to say to the collective, to the divine feminine? Definitely patience, okay, divine feminine? Was not expecting this video to be so long, but hey. If you stuck around till the end, more power to you. That means you really resonated with the video. I thank you so, so much. We have great news and envy, but it was in reverse. So, oh, they're in, hold on, they're in reverse. No, they're not. Any final messages for the divine feminine from this divine masculine? Friendly. It says, I come with warmth and good intentions, bringing you joy and light to your life. I love that. Okay, last one, because I already have 4. Last one, Spirit. That's it. All right, let's see. Oh, what's the news? Any news? At the split, Bonnie and Clyde. Okay. Some of these are write-ups. Some of these are not. The hell? The good thing that I can tell which ones are, so they can fix them really quick. All right. All right, let's go. Any final messages here, Spirit? Wow. It says brick wall. Defense mechanism guarded, hard to reach. I told you. I told you. I told you. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Spirit. Just have patience, y'all. Okay? Just have patience. Repo, it says default on payments, financial incapability, financially incapable, repossessed assets. This could be for those motherfuckers. What does this Divine Masculine want to say? Any messages from the Divine Masculine? Wine and dine. Courtship. Constantly dating, romance, and passion. Okay? Any more? Spiritually woke. Self-awareness. Cutting through illusions, detaching from ego. So see how we're like moving, right? We're moving. We started here. We're moving here. And now we're moving here. So this is what I'm saying. I feel like they're already doing the work. Okay? They're already doing their work. And they're going to be coming towards your way. Any more messages from the Divine Masculine Spirit? Rebound. It says flighty. I can't tempered. Temporary option. Unpredictable intentions. Maybe this is how you felt, right? That they just were keeping you as an option. Like, maybe that's what you thought. Thank you, Spirit. Maybe that's what you thought because this person was so closed off, right? And you're like, no, they don't like me. I'm probably just like another notch on their belt. And they're not going to call me. And they're not going to this. And they're not going to that. Or maybe that's what they feel about you. Maybe they knew about your connection with your past person, right? And you did that. You killed that. You ended that. And then you came towards this masculine. And they were feeling like, oh, I'm just going to be a rebound. I'm just going to be another option. Like, maybe that's why they didn't take it so seriously. But now they're starting to see, like, yeah, it is serious. Final messages here, Spirit. Oh, yep. Again, because Spirit is reminding me again of that movie, No Strings Attached. Remember, in the beginning of the movie, Justin Timberlake broke up with his girlfriend and Mila Kunis broke up with her boyfriend. And so they were both on the rebound. And so they decided to hook up only for, you know, pleasure, no strings, and ended up becoming more than that. Okay? So maybe this was a situation that how you guys started. Maybe it was just going to be that. And then, like, it's, you both started to feel more. Final messages here, Spirit. Roller coaster. It says, full of highs and lows, off and on, again, hot and cold. Exactly. Yeah, you couldn't figure this person out. You couldn't figure this person out, and that's why maybe you just thought, right, like you were just going to be another rebound. We got love bombing, overly attentive, showered with affection for personal gain, but it was in reverse. I saw it in reverse. Let's do one more. Recalling memories, missing someone, reminiscing, but it fell in reverse. Hold on. Let me see here. Okay. Final messages. My boo almost came out. Official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly. All right. I told you this person, like, there's something about the Queen of Wands was the very first card on the bottom of the deck, right? There's something about how you look, okay? This person just thinks you're fine as fuck. We got snack, obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal, okay? And what did I say? We were talking about the do, right? And we got obsessed twice. Okay? This person loves the way, I'm hearing this person loves, okay, I was going to say this person loves the way you look, right when I heard this person loves the way you dress. There's something about the way you dress that this person is like, ah. And we got long haul. In it to win it, long-term intentions, invest it. Okay? Yeah, you are no longer, if at one point you were an option or a rebound for each other, you two are no longer that. You two now, maybe you a little bit more than him, right? But you definitely know now that this is a sacred connection. You do. Maybe they don't know. Maybe they just know right now that you are not, they're not saying, no, I'm not, this is not a rebound. I want to be with this person. And then later they figure out, like, oh, wait, God wants this union. This is a divine union. The divine is doing this. Spirit is doing this, right? This came out with twin flame, remember, okay? I love you guys so, so much. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Mwah. Bye.